sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5. And for the Raptors, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. DB, what a big game we've got tonight. These teams have been red hot.
Oh, Kev, they are both so confident right now. Tough to predict a game like this. Somebody's going to get knocked off stride tonight, and all I can tell you is I'm here for it.
Now, here's Barrett. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Cunningham passes to Duren. The tray. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Fires from 14. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Outside for Robinson. And Duren slams it in.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Barrett following the bucket by the Pistons. With the drive, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
And when it comes to R.J. Barrett, what do you think, Doris, about his development?
Well, we know he's got a scorer's mindset, and he's excellent off the dribble. The key for his growth is just he's got to become a consistent shot maker from deep.
That one misses for Barrett. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Barnes. And they pick up 2.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now, here's Thompson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Detroit with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Now, here's Quickly. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. Now Duren. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
That's good from Harris. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, A tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Pistons trail by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. Toronto leading by 3. And here is Quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. With the crossover. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Misses the 3.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Ingram. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Thompson inside the line. Detroit, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 7. Outside, Barrett. Here's Quickly. A 3 ball. And R.J. Barrett hits from deep. Barrett's got 9.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Ingram. They're leading by 8. Over Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Outside for Robinson. Launches a 3. Cunningham outside. And they double up Cunningham. Thompson for 3. Kept alive. Outside for Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Raptors making a change here. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. And can these guys pass the ball? Cade Cunningham is second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Raptors leading by 5. Now Ingram, who's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Barnes the screen. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Cunningham. Money from the wing. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now, here's Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now, here's Quickly. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Barrett for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Harris kicks to Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Duren with the screen on Barrett. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Barnes. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Pistons.
Now, here's Cunningham, trailing by 2. Duren up top. He's got 8. The kick out to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And so, it's Detroit with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Now here's Huerter. He's guarded closer. Duren finds Huerter. Pass to Stewart. Nails the baby hook.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Dick, guarded by Harris.
2 minutes left in the first.
Harris against Dick. Rebound by the Pistons. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland comes in for Duren, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Tobias Harris. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Now, here's Stewart. He had 15 points last outing. And the dunk by Stewart.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And just miss after miss right now.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pistons passing it around. Herter kicks to Cunningham. No good from outside.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Murray Boyle. And again, no good by Toronto. Detroit leading by 3. Herter passes to Holland. Cunningham for 3. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Cunningham. With 2 seconds left. Count it. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunity.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Holland is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Kevin Herter. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Jenkins. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Holland from downtown. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 3-point game. Here's Holland. Nothing on the board. Pass to Jenkins. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Alter pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, quickly. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Dick with it. He's got 10. That one misses. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now here's Jenkins. Quickly covering, and Jenkins kicks to Stewart. Pass to Quickly. Here's Walter. He's defended by Herter. Now Dick. This one for 3. Holland with the rebound. Detroit leading by 3. Stewart down low. To end the drought, he lays it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll see you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
No good on that one. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Detroit. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Toronto, 7.5 games behind.
And I think for Toronto, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt. Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Outside for Robinson. Stolen. Quickly against Cunningham. Pass to Ingram. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 14 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Murray Boyle. No scoring in this one.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now, here's Thompson. Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 6. A three from Quickly. It's good from long range. Quickly's got his second basket of the game.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
Robinson passes to Stewart. Back to Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. The three. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
A revenge bucket right there. Cunningham making up for the 3 points at the other end.
Here's Murray Boyle. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Quickly against Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing. Raptors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Ingram deciding where to go with it. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Toronto. Mamu Pelishvili is checked in, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Walter. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. And Thompson kicks to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And
really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now, here's Barrett. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Thompson against Ingram. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Ingram outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Quickly. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in for Harris. Free throw good, Stewart. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Walter. Back to Ingram. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Raptors moving the ball around. Barrett, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stewart passes to Thompson. Now Duran. He's covered by Ingram. Poeltl with the double team. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Cunningham outside. It's good from the top of the key. Cunningham's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Now Duran. Cunningham outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Barrett dishes to Poeltl. Back to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 11.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Cunningham finds Robinson. And here's Cunningham. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The Raptors making a switch here. Shedd's checked in. Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit. That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Poeltl sets the pick for Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's getting around 8 points a game, over 2.5 steals and 6 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now Robinson, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint. There's the triple. Barnes, right side. Hurdle with a screen on Cunningham. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Pirtle.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Ingram with it. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Ingram missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Barnes screen on Robinson. Here's Barrett. Pass to Shed. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Cunningham looking it over. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Takes it inside. Out to Thompson. Tries a three. A rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 10.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Screen by Pirtle. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for Toronto, Jakob Poeltl. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He's off on the second. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Detroit Pistons. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Raptors.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
And out-muscled and out-tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And the Pistons with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Barrett's got 13 points.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Back to Harris. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Quickly. On the money with the open jumper. Cunningham's got 26.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Barnes. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fires from the wing. Barrett, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been goodness.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connecticut cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Ingram outside. For 3, Barrett. Detroit with the rebound. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Duran with the screen on Barnes. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Barnes outside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett from past the arc. Barrett with another miss.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you, Kevin.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, Pirtle, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham, connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
He hits both from the stripe. And the Pistons with possession here. Harris outside. Duran a screen. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Thompson makes it off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Pistons.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Now Barnes. He has 6. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Good on the three-point shot. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Smart play by Quickly. Just opening up that shot, running pick-and-roll action. Beautifully done.
Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Bulls from the top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson against Ingram. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Harris inside. Irons on him. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Garrett gets it to go.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Cunningham outside. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Barrett with this screen on Thompson. Left side, Barrett. Over Robinson. Barrett, no good. Detroit leading by 10. Cunningham on the wing. And they double up Cunningham. For 3, Harris. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barrett the pass to Quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Robinson. To the middle. He's looking for Duran and finds him. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Harris outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Ingram. 9-point game. Pass to Barrett. And he gets the bucket. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
And here's Cunningham, quickly covering. Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Now here's Barrett. Buries it from 3-point range. Now just a 4-point Detroit lead.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Back to Cunningham. Swiped it away. Here's Murray Boyd. Guarded by Robinson.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jenkins is checked in for Cunningham. Harris passes to Jenkins. Back to Harris. Thompson for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Ingram passes to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. On the way, Harris. Covered by Barnes. 6 to shoot. Robinson misses. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Barrett for the tie. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Jenkins. Still without a basket. Robinson misses.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Quickly with it. He's got 11. Unloads from 13. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
Pass to Duren. Here's Jenkins. Robinson dishes to Harris. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Ingram. Stewart with a screen on Ingram. Thompson from long range. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. Here's Murray Boyle.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Duren. And here is Robinson. Now, here's Thompson. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Walter, guarded by Robinson. Walter, good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Jenkins. Still yet to score. And Thompson kicks to Stewart to end the run. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Barnes outside. Puts up a three. Rebound, Detroit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Here's Walter. And the three off target. The Pistons trailing. Stewart kicks to Jenkins. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Outside for Robinson. No good on the three. Toronto's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Ingram. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jenkins the pass to Thompson. Duren against Ingram. Pass to Jenkins. On the wing, Thompson. 11 points in the game. Drains the three-pointer.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Ingram outside. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Grady Dick subbed in for Ingram. And a different look here for the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. Karis LeVert comes in for Thompson. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Murray Boyle. And Toronto turns it over again. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Detroit, Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Huerter in at the shooting guard position.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Now Huerter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Huerter's got his first 2 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Dick. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. The Pistons leading. Inside, here's Cunningham, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. At the line for
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
From deep, Herder. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili has got 4 rebounds in this game. Faster quickly. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. A three-pointer, no good. Here's LeVert. Here's Holland. Cunningham, left side. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Grady Dick. And a switcher also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Cunningham. And here's LeVert. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Quickly against Cunningham. Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Back to Harris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And 11 points for Tobias Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
So it's the Pistons now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Count that one. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ingram outside. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Caris LeVert.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Team foul. At the line for Toronto, Brandon Ingram. 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 2.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Now, here's Quickly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Karis LeVert.
Always a ton of activity, lots of energy with Quickly. This guy's so tough to cover.
Emmanuel Quickly taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickly finished second in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. Robinson is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Duren finds Cunningham. Harris against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The Pistons leading. Now Cunningham. Thompson passes to Duren. Here's Cunningham, and it's good, 2 points. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Barnes. Ingram a screen on Harris. And here's Barnes for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Walter. He doesn't get the second one.
It should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Here's Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now, here's Cunningham. Robinson dishes to Cunningham. Over quickly. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Outside Barrett. And it's Ingram missing. For Detroit, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12 to the inside. And Duren slams it in.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's Barrett. Back to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Amu Kalashvili passes to Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Now, here's Cunningham. Back to Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Ingram outside. Quickly with it. Raptors moving the ball around. Barrett for 3. Good on the triple. Barrett's got 15 points here in the second half.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham slams it in.
What an athlete this guy is. Cunningham showing no mercy on that rim rattle.
And here is Quickly. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now, here's Cunningham. Harris inside, covered by Barnes. A nice shot by Harris.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Here's Barrett to tie it up. Duran pulls it down. Outside Cunningham. Now Harris. Robinson outside. Now Duran. Outside Harris. Now Robinson takes the 3. It's off.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Quickly. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. That one misses, had a chance to tie it up. Pistons leading by 3. Now Cunningham. Now Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Cunningham outside. And he jams it in.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Toronto making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Thank you once again, Allie. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Hurdle with his screen on Thompson. Thompson against Ingram. Down low, gets it to go.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
And they double up Cunningham. Now Thompson. Cunningham outside. Stolen by Quickly. Hurdle outside. Ingram against Harris. Strong move off the glass.
A score in any situation. The high stakes just motivate Ingram.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against quickly. Thompson outside. Curran sets the screen for Thompson. And down goes the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Ingram.
An aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
14 foul. At the line for two, Brandon Ingram.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now Robinson from outside buries the deep ball.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Ingram, that one goes.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Thompson, second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for one, Brandon Ingram.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Emmanuel quickly. Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Pistons. Two shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
No good there. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for Detroit, Tobias Harris, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Quickly. Barnes outside. Lets loose a 3. And so it's Detroit with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin.